Welcome back to a great episode of Movies with Megashaun. Today we're going to get a tad apocalyptic. X-Men, Days of Apocalypse. That's probably not even what it's called, but it doesn't matter what it's called. Everybody was excited because they're looking forward to seeing Apocalypse, but they're not excited because he looks like Ivan Ooze. And then even furthermore, not excited because he's purple. Oh, then they fixed him because he's blue. So, X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, whatever, I know what you're wondering. Is it better than Batman vs. Superman? Yes. Megashaun, yes? Is it better than Civil War? No, not at all. It's not even better than Deadpool. But there are some instances where it has flashes of, I don't want to say greatness, but flashes of excitement that you could, that is well garnered. There's Quicksilver, steals a scene or two. There's another individual who steals a scene or two, but again, Megashaun, doesn't spoil, so I'll have to let you go and see that for yourself. But if you know Apocalypse, so for those that aren't fanboys or familiar with the cartoon, this here, hopefully this is the side that he puts it on, right here in this hand, this is Apocalypse. Now, how he can do his voice, so I'll be quiet for a second so you can hear his voice.
I am the rocks of the eternal shore. Crash against me and be broken!
That's Apocalypse, whom Oscar Isaac portrays to you, some would call the voice of a molester or of a pedophile, the whispering in the ear, the come with me. No, that's not who Apocalypse is. He doesn't give options. This is what it's going to be. So then you have that. Then, as you've noticed with the majority of Warner Brothers films, is they always try to mix. The last Batman, mix. 3 or 4 different stories, terrible. Fast forward to Batman vs. Superman. 3 or 4 different stories, all in one movie. All that chaos going on, you can't make it sink. Terrible. This film, as you've noticed, you see Storm with the Mohawk. You would think, Days of Futures Past. Clearly that's not possible because this would then be the Age of Apocalypse. So there's 2 stories right there put in together. Then, as you saw from the previews, you see the origin of Jean and Scott Summers coming together. That's a whole nother thing. Then you've got Quicksilver is pretty old. So it's like you don't know where it's coming from. But the flashes are pretty solid. Quicksilver steals the show. Not quite Peter Parker, and Civil War steals the show, but he steals the show. And then the other person whom I would not mention does well also. The costumes, I appreciate it, especially Psylocke. It was her. Even her powers with the kinetic sword that she had, or is it psychokinetic sword? Anyway, with that, I think it was well done. The combat, it's kind of lame. It's kind of whack. The whole story of Apocalypse's 4 horsemen and how this came together. It's, as a fan of the cartoon, as a fan of some of the books, you're going to find a lot of things that are wrong with this, which, hey, as a fan, you're entitled to that opinion. As someone who has no idea who these characters are and why they're here, minus from what they've seen from the Singer installments, I don't see you having that much of a problem with the film. It's got flashes of something that could be good, but it seems that Singer continues to get in his way. The combat was kind of just all overpowered. It was just kind of odd. And then the Xavier Apocalypse back and forth.
I've never felt power like this before.
Incredible power! Ah!
It's like nothing I've ever sensed before.
Like, just the whole situation, his whole being there was odd. I don't know if that was just because of his voice or just because of how the story unfolded. Like, it was just very, very quick, very rapid, and there was no actual build-up. It was like, hey, today's Thursday. Oh my God, Friday's the end of the world. You know, like, there was no real character development. And obviously, if you're a fan of the books, then you don't need the character development. But if you're someone who's been a fan of Singer's films, then you would need the character development because there's been an introduction, you know, of 4 or 5 new characters. So it's kind of all over the place. I did enjoy the action. Again, the combat was kind of, you know, and just the liberties that Singer took, I wasn't a fan of, again, because you have the rights to these characters, to the majority of these characters. So you got, you know, an option of making a epic film, and you still continue to fall short for whatever the reason is, whether it's writing, whether it's the powers that be, who knows? Because they've clearly got the material there. And again, based on the part that I cannot touch on, even putting that in this situation is just, it's like a, you know, it's a clusterfuck.
Language.
Of, you know, different story arcs, which never seems to work well. And it doesn't work well here. But again, you go out, you enjoy, check it out. You know, it's definitely a movie that needs to be seen. I didn't find myself too bored. I just, you know, I was kind of like, oh, okay. Like, it was definitely okay. It wasn't Batman vs. Superman. It was okay with some pretty great flashes of what could have been done had Singer had a better direction, or had somebody on the set had a better direction of, you know, how to make this story arc work without involving all of the, without muddying the water, so to speak. But please, please, please continue to subscribe, like, share. We got the live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 p.m., but it will not be this Friday because we've going to the movies. Also, continue to check out this week so far, top 5 movies with Megashaun. All of our shows. Continue to like, subscribe, share, and follow, and email. Please email. And then also down there when you're watching the YouTube video, scroll down and feel free to comment in the forums. Good, bad, whatever the case. We love to hear from you. Let us know what you think. We need your feedback. We need you. Be sure to go and check out this latest X-Men movie. It's better than 3. And they even take a jab at 3, which is weird because he's the same. Anyway, I digress. Just please go out, enjoy, and continue to like, subscribe, and share. And I will continue to bring you the essence, spoiler-free, spoiler-free, spoiler-free. And remember, this isn't apocalypse. This is apocalypse. Good day.
Culture Junkies!